Good morning. Welcome to Silent Meditation. My name is Palakini Hoppy, and I'm a prayer chaplain. And this is from Myrtle Fillmore. God is the only reality of us. All else is but a shadow that is cast by some foolish belief or otherwise combination of thoughts and the elements of being. When we let light flood us with its sunshine, all clouds vanish, and we begin to see ourselves in new ways. We see ourselves in new ways of doing, which lead to wholeness and health and satisfaction and growth. So as you sit in your chair, I'd like you to open your eyes for just a minute and try something with me this morning while we do a breath. I'm going to demonstrate, and then we'll do it 3 times together if you'd like to. I think there's one person over there that might not be able to see me, so I'll be right here. So we breathe in, and then out, and we trail our hands on our face. And we do that 3 times. So in that somatic or physical touch, it tells the body it's time to be calm and to go in. Would you like to try that with me? You can stand up or sit down. It works either way, okay? So we'll take a deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. And the last time. And exhale. And now let's sit comfortably in our seats. And let the breath and our community energy wrap you in love and safety and ease as we meditate in silence. And gently open your eyes. And from this calm inner place, let your light shine bright. Let your light shine for yourself and for others. Have a wonderful day. And so it is.
I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul.
As we come together for prayer, I invite you to relax into your chair. Close your eyes if you like. Take a deep breath in and slowly release it. Once again, take a deep breath and breathe out. Let go. And be still and relax into this moment. Let go of your burdens, your problems, and your sorrows. In this moment, I affirm my connection with the one source, one power, one presence. I recognize that assurance comes from knowing that I am a divine creation filled with limitless potential and boundless love. I release all doubts and fears that cloud my mind. I embrace the assurance that comes from trusting in the divine plan unfolding in my life. I am supported by God in every step I take. I affirm that my path is guided by wisdom, love, and clarity. I am filled with a deep sense of peace and serenity, knowing that I am exactly where I need to be. I surrender any lack or limitation, knowing that abundance flows freely to me and through me. I am worthy of all the blessings that life has to offer. With gratitude in my heart, I accept this assurance and carry it with me throughout the day. I am a radiant expression of divine love, and I shine brightly for all to see. And so are you. Amen. And so it is.
Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Good morning and welcome, Unity in Lynnwood. Great to see you all. Please stand as you're able and greet your neighbor. I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear falling on my ear, the Spirit of God discloses, and it walks with me and it talks with me, tells me I am its own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. It speaks and the sound of its voice is so sweet. The birds hush their singing, and the melody that it gave to me within my heart is ringing, and it walks with me and it talks with me and tells me I am its own, and the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. And the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. If you'd like to join us, we're going to sing along today to I'm Choosing Heaven Today. So we'll have a few different words that we'll cue, so we'll do heaven 2 times up front if you want to join along. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now. I'm choosing heaven today. Let's do heaven one more time. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now. I'm choosing heaven today. Let's choose love. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of heaven right now. I'm choosing love today. Let's choose grace. I'm choosing grace today. I'm choosing grace today. I am walking the road of heaven right now. I'm choosing grace today. Let's choose compassion. I'm choose compassion today. I choose compassion today. I am walking the road to that last part. I am walking the road of heaven right now. I'm choosing heaven today. One more time. I'm walking the road of heaven right now. I'm choosing heaven today. Thank you. Great job.
Good morning and welcome to Unity in Lynnwood. I am Frances Johnson and I am honored to be your platform host. A warm welcome to all of you here in the sanctuary and a virtual hug to everyone online. Isn't it great to have more sunshine on these spring days? It brings me joy and puts a little pep in my step. Last month, I talked about beautiful spring flowers. Well, I have something to add to it. I have been admiring the explosion of cherry blossom trees blooming to their fullest potential. It's a sea of delicate pink and white petals showing their magnificence. I love their elegance and their grace. I have much adoration for them. They have a serene and calm presence. Enjoy their beauty while they are in bloom. They are unique, divine, and diverse. We welcome your uniqueness to our warm, inclusive, and loving community at Unity. You have a spark of divinity. Our community is kind and caring. We love who you love, all sexual orientations and lifestyles. You may have a spiritual affiliation or none at all. You are welcome. We like to have fun and are friendly. Isn't that the truth? No matter where you come from, who you are, or what journey you have been on, you are welcome here. Welcome to Unity in Lynnwood, and happy Sunday.
Everything must change. Nothing stays the same. Everyone will change. No one stays the same. The young become the old, and mysteries do unfold. Well, that's the way of time. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. There are not many things in life you can be sure of, except the rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. Winter turns to spring. A wounded heart will heal, but never much too soon. Everything must change. The young become the old, and mysteries do unfold. But that's the way of time. Nothing and no one goes unchanged. Except the rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. The rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and hummingbirds do fly. Rain comes from the clouds, sun lights up the sky, and music makes me cry.
Well, hello, beautiful people. It's such a joy to welcome you all this morning to our Sunday spiritual party here at Unity in Lynnwood. My name is Elizabeth Nachman, and my job is to sprinkle just a little more joy onto your Sunday. On top of that, beautiful music, Kelly. Oh my gosh, every time. Just touches my soul. And the wonderful welcome, Francis. We're so grateful for both of you this morning. I don't know about you, but I'm still a little intoxicated from yesterday's gorgeous day. I think you could actually watch the leaves popping out on the trees if you stood still long enough. You know, just gorgeous this time of year. We do, as Francis said, like to extend a special welcome to our virtual visitors this morning. We have 19 of them. Woo, love that. We like to let them know how much we appreciate that they're joining us here today. Please join me in welcoming them by turning to the camera over there with lovely Walayn and repeat after me. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for being with us today.
We are so grateful you have joined us.
We are so grateful you have joined us.
We are sending you a big, big virtual hug. Okay, thank you. I see we have Jerry in Mill Creek, William in Issaquah, and Tom in Edmonds. Welcome, welcome to our little feat here today. Well, here at Unity in Lynnwood, we have a simple yet powerful mission statement that succinctly describes what we do. Practical spirituality, welcoming community. And if you don't experience that today, see me after class and we'll talk, okay? And in support of this statement, we remind ourselves of one of our 7 value statements that supports, and this week it's number 5, one of my faves. We actively seek and enthusiastically include truths from all authentic spiritual traditions. But this one really actually makes me jump for joy, if I could jump today. But anyway, I mean, where else can you go where it's openly acknowledged that we actively look for others' perspectives? We see that there are so many ways up this spiritual mountain. Next is our invocation. But before we get to that, I want to tell you a little story, just a little one, I promise it's short. Last weekend, I was back east officiating a non-denominational celebration of life service, and I decided to use our invocation. And, you know, this was a bunch of New Yorkers, and you know how they roll. But I can say that because I'm from there. People were listening so intently to our invocation. I swear you could hear a pin drop on shag carpet. I mean, there was an almost audible gasp from people at the end, as if they had never thought of God this way. And so this morning, let's say it together like we have never heard it before, in honor of my stepmother. Though imaged and named variously, there is a singular and eternal ground of being from which all life emanates and into which all life retreats. We choose to call this ground of being God. By extension, we come to understand that we are spiritual in nature, human in expression, and limitless in potential. We gather today to remember such truths, to celebrate our unity, and to honor all life. Amen. So it is. Beautiful. Thank you. So today's speaker really doesn't need much introduction for most of us, but I bet you don't really know everything about Reverend Mandy Arwen. She is a gifted healer, soul communicator, and spiritual teacher. She has touched countless lives with her practical approach to spirituality, sound familiar? Offering profound insights into meditation, joy, self-healing, and connecting with angels. I like that one. Mandy is also the author of the inspiring book, Golden Nuggets, Your Guide to Practical Spirituality, on my bookshelf, thank you very much, and creator of the Wisdom for Life Meditation CD. She brings a wealth of experience and wisdom, along with a deep commitment to helping others grow spiritually. Please join me in a warm welcome for Reverend Mandy Arwen.
Hello. It is so wonderful to be here, and it is so wonderful to be here with you. Unity of Lynnwood is the very best place to be, and it is because of you. You are a warm, wonderful, joyful, spirited, and compassionate and supportive community, and I adore you, and I'm so honored to be here speaking with you today. In this talk, I am going to show you how approving and appreciating people can improve your relationships and your life. But first, let me mention something about Lent. We are on the 5th Sunday of Lent. From the Unity booklet in the garden, it reads, and I paraphrase, rather than thinking of Lent as a time of sacrifice. In Unity, we see it as a period of consciously releasing what we do not need. Much like weeding a garden, we release habits that crowd out our good. One thing I would like us to consider today is judging and critiquing releasing. My dear friends, we are one. We all come from the same divine source, God. We are each unique individuations of the same divine source, God. Therefore, it behooves us to love our spiritual brothers and sisters wholeheartedly. What we do to another, because we are all one, we actually do to ourselves as well. Energetically, we are all connected. Can you not feel another's pain and anguish? Can you not experience another's joyous enthusiasm? Here is a paraphrased excerpt from Greg Braden's book, The Divine Matrix, and I quote, "Humankind is really a single precious family." He goes on to say about a valley in Santa Fe, New Mexico, where he lives. This field, as far as the eyes can see, works together as a single plant. There are many bushes in this valley, and every plant is joined by others through a root system that is beyond our view. The entire field is one family of sage. Again, I say, humankind is really a single precious family. End quote. We are connected energetically and spiritually. What we do to one another, we are also doing to ourselves. Not one of us enjoys being judged, so why judge or critique? Not one of us wants to have their feelings hurt, so why hurt another's feelings? Not one of us wishes to be rejected. We do not like being rejected, so why reject someone, our own spiritual brother or sister? Learn to appreciate and approve of all others, absolutely everyone. When we grumble, we start to feel resentment. We criticize and complain. This instantly closes your heart. When your heart closes, you cannot experience love and feel grateful, blessed, and lucky. It is a negative cycle that is self-perpetuating. It spirals out. Be still and know that I am God comes to mind. As we know, growth can come in the darkness. When you plant a seed, it rests in the darkness and doesn't sprout immediately. We trust in the inner work of God, even if we can't see the instantaneous results. Change takes time. Growth takes time. Plant the seeds of approval and appreciation, and be patient while God transforms things as per your intention. Here at Unity, we endeavor to embrace God qualities in our own lives, qualities and virtues like unconditional love, acceptance, patience, divinity, gratitude, and forgiveness. If we are to aspire to be the embodiment of such God qualities, wouldn't it behoove us to consider approving and appreciating of the people that God has placed in our lives? Everyone in our lives is placed there by God for a purpose greater than ourselves. If we approve and appreciate those in our lives, we are more authentically embracing those qualities we admire and value. Unconditional love, forgiveness, gratitude, acceptance, patience, and divinity. Joyce Meyer, an American Christian author and speaker, says this, and I quote, "Instead of being critical of people, thank them for what they do. Overwhelm them with encouragement and appreciation," end quote. Lack of appreciation ruins relationships, closes your heart, and affects the planet. Here is a little heart math. Your heart has an electromagnetic field emanating from it outward in all directions. This is called your aura. Your electromagnetic field is filled with your thoughts and emotions. When you feel happy, you affect others around you, and they are uplifted too. When you are resentful of someone, your heart math travels directly to that person and makes them feel glum and rejected. They sag and droop and know instinctively that you are holding negative feelings towards them. They know. Your aura affects other people, which in turn affects the population, which in turn affects the entire planet. It ripples out like a stone thrown in a lake. Your act of appreciating someone or something has far-reaching benefits. Your act of lack of appreciating someone or something has far-reaching consequences. Lack of appreciation and lack of approval are actions, something you are doing, usually in the form of grumbling, complaining, put-downs, critiquing. These are choices that we make. Choose better and choose best. Choose love and gratitude. Approve of people and circumstances to improve your life, your relationships, your experiences, and the planet and population. It's easy to approve of people who generate loving kindness, generosity, and who are encouraging. But what about those who bring strife and negative experiences into your life, especially regularly? Rhonda Byrne, the author of 3 books, The Secret, The Magic, and The Power, writes this on gratitude, and I quote, "Gratitude is a feeling. If you increase your feeling of gratitude, the results in your life will expand equal to your feeling of gratitude. The truer the feeling, the more sincerely grateful you are, the faster your life will change," end quote. And I'd like to add, the faster your relationships will change. All people have frailties and strengths. Everyone has both. Which are you paying attention to? It's your choice to focus on the positive aspects of someone, even if they've contributed negatively to your life. Can you morph from your mind into your heart? Can you intentionally focus on a person's value and lovable qualities rather than the negative qualities you may notice? You can train yourself to notice the lovable and value rather than the negative. It's intention, focus, and desire, the desire to notice people's goodness. When you disapprove of someone, you are actually coming from a closed heart. Your heart is closed off, your vibration is lowered, and you are connecting to lower frequencies. When you are approving of people, you are open-hearted. Your perceptions and perspectives are positive and life-affirming. An open heart promotes goodwill and appreciating life, other people, and your circumstances. With an open heart, you are in a higher paradigm. You are vibrating at a nice high sense of optimism and faith. You are connecting with higher frequencies. With an open heart, you will tend to see the positive aspects of life in other people and even yourself. When you have an open heart, you approve, appreciate, and are grateful for things you notice around you and within you. If you find yourself coming from a closed heart, the easiest way to get it open is to compliment others, approve intentionally of others, approve of yourself, give others the benefit of the doubt, pray enthusiastically for others, and tell yourself that you are softening your heart, are relaxing your heart, and choosing an upper vibrating paradigm. Ever hear the verse from Jesus, "Judge not lest you be judged"? It's the law of attraction. If you approve of people, others will approve of you. If you take note of the negative qualities in others, you will likely find yourself being judged for your own frailties. We all want to be forgiven for our frailties and hope they go unnoticed. Everyone feels this way. Forgive rather than critique. Judge not, lest you be judged. I'll tell you a little story. There is someone in my life that has had outbursts and harshly condemned me in my career. She would give me an earful, and it hurt. I would feel upset and angry. So I took it to God, as I always do, and I was shown that I had been harshly criticizing another spiritual teacher, not aloud, but in my heart and mind. I was telling myself that this particular teacher wasn't doing a good job. Well, that, my friends, is judgment. I was shown that this friend's condemnation of me was a result of the law of attraction. I criticized someone, so someone criticized me. I had to forgive her, but more importantly, rather than change her attitude, I had to change my own attitude and stop being hard on fellow spiritual teachers. This is a lesson I needed to learn, and I did learn it. Refusing to judge others is a sign of spiritual maturity and personal growth. And remember, it is your choice. Every encounter gives us the opportunity to critique or improve. Again, changing something is like planting a seed for the purpose of growth and expansion. When you endeavor to make this change in approving of people, consider meditating on it and the benefits. Trust God in spirit. You may not see the results immediately, but your intention will make it so. Here is a quote by Alan Cohen, who is the author of 22 popular inspirational books, including the bestseller, The Dragon Doesn't Live Here Anymore. And he says, "Appreciation is the highest form of prayer, for it acknowledges the presence of good." Please remember, everyone is doing the best they can, given what they have assimilated so far and given their model of the world. And while all people are doing the best they can, let us be forgiving. Remember what Jesus said, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Let us endeavor to grow, blossom, and bloom by forgiving others wholeheartedly. Let us not just speak of the God qualities we admire, let us embrace them and be the embodiment of them. Can we embody forgiveness? Actually become forgiveness? Can we embody acceptance? Actually become acceptance? Can we embody patience? Actually become patience? Can we embody unconditional love? Actually become unconditional love? Let's take ourselves into meditation and prayer now. Gently close your eyes. Let's take some deep and cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. So together, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, wonderful. Now, let's think for a moment. Have you been disapproving of someone lately? Ask yourself, ask God, is there someone in your life who has been ruffling your feathers? Ask yourself, ask God, have you dismissed or overlooked anyone recently? Think of your family members and your friends. Ask yourself, ask God, who deserves of your approval and appreciation at this time? Who would that be? Let us all humble ourselves and witness the Holy Spirit within this person. Bring to heart and mind all of this person's finest and greatest qualities and be generous. Give this person the benefit of the doubt and the benefit of your well wishes, prayers, and highest, most positive thoughts. Assume the very, very highest and best about them. Build them up in your mind. Favor them the way God favors them. Favor them the way God favors you. Weave a tale about how fabulous this person really is. Change your heart and open your mind about them. Now, as you humble yourself, revere them and the Holy Spirit within them. Now bless them and bless them and bless them and send them your unconditional love. In your heart, tell this person that you love them and want them to be happy. Happy, healthy, prosperous. Wish them well. Good. Now joyfully open your eyes and come back to the room. Appreciate and approve all of the people in your life. Live with active love in your heart. Don't give in to the desire to improve other people or critique other people or correct other people. Be grateful for the gift of their presence in your life. It behooves you to believe others are a huge blessing in your life, and they are. Voltaire, who was a prolific French Enlightenment writer, said this, and I quote, "Appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well." I believe God appreciates and approves of you. God appreciates and thoroughly approves of this person too. So now you appreciate and approve of them. When you disapprove of someone, you make it energetically difficult for them to be their highest and best self. Give them something energetically wonderful to work with. People feel your approval, and people feel your disapproval. Give others good, high-vibrating energy to work with. Remove and dismantle your inner critic. You will feel lighter, brighter, happier, more centered, more connected, and you will find that others are approving of you as well. It's a two-way street. The energy and effort you put out comes back to you. Your appreciation and approval will come right back to you from other people, and so will your disapproval. If you don't like being criticized, judged, or resented, begin by wholeheartedly approving of others. This is the place to start. It works, and it works fast. Tina Louise Spalding, channeling a group of spirit masters calling themselves Ananda, says this, quote, "You have been told that your thoughts and feelings are yours alone and do not affect anyone else, unless they are acted upon or spoken aloud. But this is not the case. All minds are connected. Indeed, you affect everything and everyone you think about very profoundly. The thoughts you have and keep to yourself shape the very world you walk in, the very people you meet, and the very experiences you have, down to the tiniest detail. End quote. Make a mental rundown of your day. How many times have you critiqued or put down someone in your mind and heart? How many times did you intentionally give someone the benefit of the doubt? How many times today, this week, this month, were you able to forgive and approve something someone did, even though they ruffled your feathers? Tally up your register of votes. On one side is approvals, the other side is disapprovals. Which side of the register is longer? Which do you wish to be longer? You have a choice all throughout every day. It's a choice. Charles Schwab says this about how to treat people. The way to develop the best that is in a man is by appreciation and encouragement. My dear friends, people feel your emanations. Your emotions emanate energy outward toward other people. When you disapprove of someone, you are damaging the relationship between you and are damaging the person's self-esteem and self-worth. They feel everything you are radiating about them. Remember, we humans are all connected to one another. You can tell when someone is happy with you, even if they don't speak about it. That's energy. That's heart math. You can feel if someone is unhappy with you, even if they don't talk about it. That's energy. That's heart math. Don't believe for a moment that others don't know how you feel about them. Just because you haven't verbalized your feelings, they sense and feel your energy output every time you think of them. Are you disappointed in someone? Resentful of someone? Displeased with someone? Angry with someone? Your negativity will radiate out of your heart and through your electromagnetic field, your aura, and will reach out to the people you are thinking about and disapproving of. Your emotions are not a secret. Endeavor to be loving, approving, accepting of others. Heal your need to critique and correct people. Open your heart. My friends, an open heart doesn't judge others. Approval is an action. It is something you do intentionally. If you aren't being cautious, if you aren't being disciplined, you can fall into the trap of judging and critiquing others on a fairly regular basis. Be intentional and disciplined. Approve of others and wholeheartedly appreciate them. It will be a win-win situation for all of you, and it will prove that your heart is open and radiating love. What is love but the higher feelings of approval, appreciation, gratitude towards someone or something? If you are loving someone or something, you are being grateful for them, approving of them, and wishing them well. Are you withholding your appreciation from someone? Don't despair. It's not too late. You can open your heart and bless and appreciate and approve of others on a regular basis. This is a life lesson. It is something all of us need to hear. Up your game and be an active participant in your spiritual and personal growth. Plant the seed of appreciation and approval. As you move forward, you will naturally want to live with an open heart and give others the benefit of your loving and supportive energies. To open your heart, just start to approve and appreciate others freely. Bless people enthusiastically and pray for people. People will treat you better. You will begin to feel more welcome around people. People respond to you better. I have a client who was doing a lot of silent complaining about some of his family members. And energetically, these family members were giving it right back to him. They were being ungracious, ungrateful, and dismissive. Once I taught him about opening his heart to them, blessing them, approving of them, and appreciating them, he observed an instantaneous turnaround in them. There were gifts given to him, conversations flowed better, and what was once felt as ungrateful behavior had turned into thank yous and appreciative behavior. All in the instant, my client intentionally opened his heart to them and stopped disapproving. This works. It's a formula for relationship success and an equation for ultimate happiness. I mentored a young adult. She was my student. She went to college in Florida and was telling me that she felt unwelcome by another student. She just had the feeling that the student didn't like her, and for no reason. See what I mean? There was no verbal communication between them, yet my student knew this person disapproved of her. I gave her these teachings, and I told her to bless the student many times a day and see what happens. The following week at school, this disapproving student walked up to my protege and engaged her in a friendly conversation out of the blue. See, when you bless someone rather than disapprove of them, a beautiful energy emanates from you to them, and a complete turnaround can occur. My student was delighted and has been blessing others regularly ever since. In closing, my dear friends, approval and appreciation are tools for a better life, healthy relationships, and happiness. Plant the seed and allow it to blossom and bloom. Now, let's move into a period of meditation and prayer to close. Everyone take a nice deep breath and exhale fully. Gently close your eyes and focus on your heart. Start breathing through your heart. Imagine breathing to and from your heart. Relax. Smile. Everyone smile. Good. In your heart, feel love. Allow love to encompass your heart. We affect others with our emotions. Others feel our emanations. So let us send love from our hearts to the others around you. Go ahead now. Send love to the people sitting around you. Open your heart. Relax your heart. Soften your heart. In your heart, imagine feeling healing energy. Send healing energy to those who are sitting around you right now. Open your heart, relax your heart, soften your heart. In your heart, feel compassion and send compassion to those who are sitting around you right now. Feel compassion for someone. In your heart, feel joy. Feel joy throughout your heart, mind, and body. Emanate joy, radiate joy. Now send joy from your heart to those around you. Smile again. Go ahead and smile. Now choose someone in your life who needs more joy in their life. Send lots of joy to this person. Then silently in your heart, tell this person that you are proud of them and wish them well. Wonderful. Joyfully open your eyes and come back to the room. Namaste, my dear friends. Thank you for our time together, and may you be blessed with an open heart, joy, enthusiasm for your lives, and allow the new seeds to blossom and grow. I enjoyed this time with you. God bless you.
Thank you, Mandy, and you are a blessing. We take this time of our offering to help run the operations of our church. Thank you for all that you give. We offer opportunities to practice giving and receiving that we might cooperate with the reciprocal nature of the spiritual universe. In other words, while your giving matters to us, we suggest your giving matter to you as well. Electronic giving options will appear on your screen. For those choosing to give a physical gift, the ushers will gratefully pass the baskets. If you would like information about UIL's programs of regular giving, planned giving, or legacy giving, please grab a Giver Circle brochure or write the Board of Trustees directly. For those already participating, we extend a special thanks. Please join me in our affirmation as it appears on screen. I give freely and fearlessly, fulfilling the law of giving and receiving.
We're going to do Altar of Love today. If you know it, sing along. All that I am, we offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love in sweet surrender, in sweet surrender. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love in sweet surrender, in sweet surrender. One more time. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love. All that I am, I offer at the altar of love in sweet surrender, in sweet surrender.
Welcome to all of our newcomers. Do we have anybody that's new today? If you'd like to raise your hand, please do. If you're shy, you don't have to, but we'd like to greet you. Well, it looks like everybody has been here before. Okay. Well, if you are newer and would like a copy, or if any of you would like a copy of the Daily Word, please come to the Welcome and Information Station or Soul Things Books and Gift Store, and Marion will give you a copy. Let's see. And then also, you can come to the Welcome and Information Station. I'll be there after service today. If you'd like to look at any of the information back there, the brochures, any interfaith brochures, I'll be glad to see you. So, we come to our invitations. Please register for all events by visiting the calendar page at www.unityinlynnwood.org. If you have a compliment or a comment, please write "We listen" at unityinlynnwood.org. We're here for you. First Sundays are Connection Sundays. Yes, woo! This means that any small group or volunteer leaders present with us today invite your questions about their programs. So that newcomers might identify you, will the leaders please stand? Oh, thank you. Thank you. And all are invited to attend the newcomer potluck today following service in the Friendship Hall. Saturday, April 12th, 7 p.m., Wine Stain Canvas Night. A few spots are still available for this fantastic auction item from our October gala. Don't miss the chance to join Gloria Pulliam for an evening of creativity, wine, and painting your own masterpiece. Doesn't that sound fun? Register on our website by April 10th to secure your spot. Tickets are $55 and all proceeds will benefit Unity in Lynnwood. Sunday, April 20th, 11 a.m., Easter Sunday. Youth and Family Ministries is excited to host egg hunt for all ages. During the 11 a.m. service, there will be an egg hunt for grade school students and AM service for younger. Following that, our teens, 6th grade and up, will have their turn for an egg hunt. Bring your friends and neighbors along. It's going to be a fantastic event. Explore the power of Breeze. Stop by the Friendship Hall today, where the UIL teens are ready to help you download the Breeze app and get registered. Breeze is the ultimate tool for staying connected. With Breeze, you can track donations, register and pay for events, receive text reminders and communications, new volunteer schedules, check in to services and events, track attendance, and donate with just one click. Get started today and stay tuned for even more tutorials to help you explore everything Breeze has to offer. I invite Linda Babin to the platform.
Thank you, Frances. We're going to have another very quick 1-minute little intro because last week we have received a great deal of information from Suzanne Giesman's organization, and this is relating to the August 5th, Tuesday night at 7 p.m. event that we will be hosting, that she will be putting on here at Unity in Lynnwood. She actually did this little video specifically for us, and Cameron will roll it. Thank you, Cameron.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Giesman, and I'm very excited to share with you a special event coming up at Unity in Lynnwood on Tuesday, August 5th. It's a special in-person screening of the new documentary, Wolf's Message, based on my book with the same title. It tells the story of a young man named Michael Wolf Passakarnis who died by lightning strike and left profound evidence that he knew how, when, and where he would die that way. Wolf later came back through me from beyond with messages for all of us. This documentary has the potential to change the way you see life and love and the soul's eternal journey. It's going to be a very special evening of watching the 1-hour documentary, followed by a question and answer period and some behind the scenes stories that I look forward to sharing with you. I hope you can join us.
Us a little bit better idea about what that evening will be than the one we saw last week. And it gives me an opportunity also to share a thought that escaped me last week when I was announcing this event, and that is, after following Suzanne for over a couple of years, I would say that the learnings and now what she teaches from her experiences and 15 years of mediumship are completely consistent with unity principles. She teaches basically, and in a nutshell, the unity of all life, our interdependence, love as a supreme guiding force, and the continuation of life. I also wanted to clarify, I told several people when they asked me last week that tickets were available a week ago on our calendar page, and that wasn't then true for a day or two. So if you tried right away and it didn't work for you, please try again, because as of Tuesday it was up, live, and working, and I know because I've made my purchase. Thank you. And now, again, the closer will be Mr. Daniel Coffis.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda. Well, let's first give appreciation for the service today to Mandy, Kelly, Fran, Elizabeth, Cameron, and crew. Let's give them a round of applause, guys. Thank you. So good things are happening at Unity in Lynnwood. We put out the call for the Work, Pray, Eat event. We had over 20 people show up yesterday to give the church a facelift. Let's give those people, if you'd stand, give them a round of applause. Please stand if you were there. Great. So we're going to have two more opportunities, the first Saturday in May and the first Saturday in June. And the whole idea, if you remember, around our strategic plan is we increase the appearance of our church, be more attractive for rentals, and that all continues the momentum that we're building here. For those of you that weren't there yesterday, we put together a little video slideshow. Cameron, you want to play that? Thank you, Cameron. So if appreciation is the highest form of prayer, let's pray for everyone. I want to call out a few people. We did have 3 teens yesterday. We had Sophie Mason, Ian Silvers, Philosophy Silvers, Barb Thorpe for the pray part. Barb did a great job blessing our building, leading us in that whole memorial. And then Cindy Gallagher on the eat side. She pulled together a great pizza lunch. We're going to do this 2 more times. Again, first weekend in June. First week in May, first weekend in June. It's only 3 hours. Come out and have a little bit of fun with us. Thank you, everybody.
I'll be closing today. Thank you very much. I don't know if it was all the work that went on here yesterday, but I don't know. There was electricity in this whole space today that I felt, and so sincere gratitude to everybody who was here yesterday. Keep it up. It was amazing. So before we go, let's remind ourselves of Unity's statement of faith. Take this with you this week. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life the infinite, living, loving presence of God. And this means that God is our ultimate reality and source of everything. So I encourage you, when things get a little wonky this week, because they always do, bring that back to your heart. Another reminder, at every service, we have a beautiful and loving prayer chaplains available to meet with you after service. And have you done it recently? Because I promise you, whatever is going on in your life, after you meet with the prayer chaplain, you will absolutely feel more connected to your divine nature. It's a totally free and natural high. So if you haven't done it for a while, I really encourage you to connect. If you are here in our physical sanctuary, prayer chaplains will meet you up front. If you are online, send an email to prayer@unityinlynnwood.org and include your phone number. That's important. And you will receive a call from an anonymous phone number within about 24 hours. And would the prayer chaplains in service today please stand so we know who you are? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you. So now we will end, as we always do, with sung words of blessing and farewell.
We'll be doing the peace song, so if you'd like to stand as you're able, you can outstretch your arms or connect with your neighbor and hold hands if you're comfortable, and please sing along. Here we go. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let's walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin.